Hi, JDL Brushes here, and we have a new video. This time we are working on an architectural sketch. Okay, and it's actually looking very basic because this sketch is actually, as you can see, it's a 1 point perspective sketch. So it is actually kind of simple enough to render, and yeah. So by the way, I do have a cold again, and my nose is just clogged, and maybe some of you understand how allergies kind of work, or maybe you've had allergies yourself, and it is kind of annoying having to record something with a clogged nose, and just frustrating. But anyway, so whenever you're trying to do this shadow phase where you add in those dark strokes, it doesn't necessarily mean you just focus on the actual cast shadows. It really is just about trying to make your sketch look as interesting as possible without the colors, right? And seeing if the shadows or the dark strokes alone can kind of gain or attract some interest. And once you're done with that, you can basically proceed with the colors, and it's actually very simple, and it's not as complicated, and you don't even have to think as much, I think, when it comes to colors, because when you're doing the shadows or the dark strokes, it's really more about not just style or interest peaking or interest gaining or that, but it's more about forms, trying to make sure that your sketch, or it brings out the form in your sketch. And the colors, it's just about really about color. And whenever I do the colors, I usually have again a reference beside me or in the other monitor that I have, and it just helps to kind of make those quick selections. And again, you don't really have to think as much, right? I mean, you will have to make some kind of adjustments, I guess, here and there, but for the most part, the colors are just pretty much set. And yeah. And for the glass, I think I decided to just I went for the browns at first, and then I made a new layer and then added some blues and then put that on a multiply layer mode, and that's basically how I got that kind of glass look in the very center of the building, in the entrance, I guess. This cold is killing me. Anyway, so yeah, I did punch up the image by going for the hue and saturation, and I think I did use the color balance tool as well. And then after that, I obviously went for the white lines, really pumping out those beautiful details and just adding a bit more oomph to the image. And it does make it look finished in a way, and yeah, I think it helps to kind of tie in all those elements from the line sketch, the shadow or dark stroke phase, and then the color phase, and then that kind of white detailing kind of puts it all together in some way. So yeah. So you can thank the marker brush back for the wonderful sketch. And yeah, whichever your art, whatever your tool, make it beautiful. Bye.